Hello and welcome to episode 6 of the Germany campaign, and where we left off, we were, moving into probably 1939 this year, building up some political intrigue points in the United States at the attempt of a coup d'etat, also improving our party organisation over there quite substantially, up to 30%, so a real, powerhouse. We have the Goering 4-year plan continues, and we've got quite a dapper picture of these two together. Look at the size of this man. He's very fat. The fattest man. Fatty, fat, and stupid mustache. Next to each other, they make quite a pair. So, we're going to do year 2. We're going to lose some supply. We're going to lose some metal. We're going to lose some energy. And we're going to lose some rare materials all together. But we're going to gain a little bit of industry and gain some armaments factories. So, definitely worth it. Gain 50 manpower as well, so yeah, not too bad. Money for fuel, no thank you. And as ever, there is a download link to the mod in the description for version 10.41. So, first of our aircraft and fighter ground control. Oh, no, we don't want to do that. I remembered, yes, hangar bay maintenance we want to get. And we're well on our way to hardened airstrip. Now, I imagine hangar bay maintenance is going to be quite a quick one. Yeah, literally a couple of months, which is very nice. Right, ground attack tactics. Yep. And was there any others that we wanted to grab? Let's just go through. So 39. Any other yes, it was the prototypes tab, wasn't it? Yes, I'm remembering now. Money for metal, sure. Military police. Want to stay ahead on our prototypes. Infantry unit combined strength, yep. And might as well do twin engine as well. Get this all updated together. And naval bombers, beautiful. Building up quite a little air force. Now, what needs to be repaired? You don't, but you do. And yeah, the majority of our air units are all pretty good. There is one fighter somewhere that needs to be done. And I have no idea where it is. Right, it's you. Legion Condor, of course. Right, perfect. Okay, so mobile, yeah, these infantry ones want to be taking them off. We just lost a little bit of our leadership there for a minute. I'm not sure what caused that. But that's no problem. We can work with 60. It's no problemo. And we've got another 5 IC left over. Now, the question is, do we want to do another plane run? But maybe a slightly smaller plane run. Let's do some more interceptors. But only set this serial production for 234 days. Now, we've got a pretty sizable amount of planes in the production queue now. And they are very quick at getting produced. I mean, this first group is going to be in December through to January, which is pretty nice. That's a very quick turnaround time. So, battle commander recognition. Oh no, Para, we want to keep you going. It's you that we wanted to take off. And I think we're together on all of these. So yeah, we are definitely round to you. Reconnaissance aircraft, April. And I imagine that a lot of these will pretty quickly get done when we move into the next year. Single engine, yep. all things considered, we've got a pretty decent grasp of the economy now. I mean, we're making decent money. We're going to be up to 40k money. We can probably use that when the war starts to buy tungsten and get our infantry attack up a little bit. Now, on the old politics front, we're not the most popular in the world. And I do wonder if we should now take off the biased intellectual. Actually. So, I wonder if there's anyone that we want on here. So, daily descent change -5. We want someone to improve ruling party support, not actively cause us problems. I mean, maybe, yeah, von Neurath. And let's see if... No, we haven't got any... Yeah, U-boat specialist, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, because we could use you to do some political work. Or Oscar von Hindenburg. But we'd be trading a little bit of IC efficiency, and I don't want to do that. So we lose 2,500 supply, but we gain 10 organisation and popularity. We lose a little bit of IC at a total level, but we gain industry. I think 4 in Kitzingen and 2 in Blundes. So yeah, let's grab you. Okay, we can now do our full production queue again. So I think another air wing, another group of 2 wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. So yeah, let's keep building as many planes as we can. We're going to get that as cheap as possible. And once we finish off you, we can probably start thinking about getting some land units. In fact, we should probably think about doing that pretty soonish. So CAG crew training, 39. And yeah, we're losing... Yeah. By sadly getting rid of that biased intellectual, it does mean that we lose a little bit of our ability to produce things, but well, not the worst thing in the world. I don't think we want to be doing heavy bomber crew, ground crew training. Let's yeah, so we're still at 60. We could, yeah, let's get the twin engine fighter prototype. Let's have 4.49 in officers. Okay, infantry unit combined arms at 1940. Kesselschacht. Yeah, we will take you off, even though you take a bit of time, because we can do some more of these and get them done. Get the next level of carrier fighters. Money for rare materials. Suddenly everyone wants to trade with us for that. So Czechoslovakia, the Netherlands, and Italy will do those small value trades. Even though it's going to decrease our money slightly, it is just going to help build up our rare material stockpile just a little bit. Okay, another one of our transport planes has come online. And yeah, more money for fuel. Everyone wants to do money for fuel. Okay, long-range submarine crew advance. Yeah, so these are all 39 techs once again. Let's do both of you. And we can get back round to armament. Beautiful. Right, government nationalises the private sector. And the first Vienna Awards. So, in October of 1938, we've managed to get this. Let's have a little look. So, descent is not 2. Gain 5 descent. Germany loses 10 in neutrality. We lose a lot of relations with a lot of different people. But we're going to gain Slovakia as a puppet, I think. because we get a few little bonuses to some of our techs, which is fine by me. And we did get the automotive industry, which means we can start thinking about doing some tank techs. So we could do with a little bit more IC, but to be honest, we've got a pretty sizable plane build queue, and I'm pretty happy with how things are looking. We're gonna, yeah, that's great. We just got a whole load of extra leadership there. So we've got 15 extra. So let's get straight on to doing some more of these, getting ahead of time on some of the 4-engine techs and the like. Cluster bomb, air launch torpedo, and we've still got another 2 that we could grab, and yeah, that's perfect for grabbing wing aerodynamics. And we're nearly back around to doing submarines in 1938, which is lovely. We'll have quite the little amassed nation going on here. So, production-wise, now I want to fill out a very quick light armor division for the Kampfgruppe 88. So let's produce something that will fulfill that target. So you've got a speed of 7, which is a little bit slow, but we do want a light armor group to head it up. Let's get ourselves a speed 9 motorized support. I think an armored car. Don't think we're going to want a motorized engineer to slow it down. Let's get the truck transport, a divisional headquarters, and then it just depends what else we want. I think maybe a tank destroyer. Because you've got a speed of 7, and then we're all nice and neat and equal. It's only going to cost us 17 to build you. And we're going to put you right at the top of the production queue. And then once these guys finish off... Right, naval strike tactics, sure. And actually we want to take you off, don't we? Okay, wing aerodynamics, yes. So let's get coastal subs improved. You're at 1940, so we don't want to do any of you just yet. All 1940. We'll skip the capital ones for now, just for a moment. And yeah, we want to get the whatever that's called pretty quickly as well. And Poland is mobilizing, so yeah, they've joined the Allies. So the scene is set, so to speak. We just need to get Hungary in. And you're drifting towards the axis with a value of 11 point... choose puppets industrial focus. What have you got a lot of? You've got a little bit of rares, base free. Some steel. And some more steel. I think... Yeah, metal. You can focus on metal, be another metal producer. And we're getting a little bit extra from our puppets as well now, which is nice. Okay, naval air targeting, sure, we definitely want that. And yes, back around to the Kesselschlacht tech. So we're going to have some very elite tank divisions, as long as we continue to fulfill these research requirements. France is mobilizing. Armoured Spearhead, yeah, we want you as well. Oh, and some different air things. Okay, so we want to do you, and you. We can choose to do, yep. Let's start with you. And you, and then we can hold the military parade event just for a minute. Let's take a little bit more into supply just for a moment whilst we do that. Now, the Panzer Division is going to be out in May. And yeah, we're putting a little bit more into officers just to keep that ratio as high as possible. Although, in fact, energy for money, why not? Let's keep that money resource building on up to nearly 40, which is beautiful. Right, CAS ground crew. And armoured spearhead. Air liaison, sure. And yeah, more into supply, please. Yeah, energy for money. We're going to be the energy provider of the Axis. So 39 on any of those. Yep. Fighter ground control we want to get. And air liaison is what we're doing now here. Let's get that 39 level one there. So we're doing all of the sort of the 39 level operational techs pretty quickly. We can get political indoctrination. And we might as well go back round to doing the command ones before we do any of the others. Right, and military parade. We want to have at least 1,000. Yeah. Right, so fighter ground control, 1939 level on all of you, which is good. We'll take you off, just because we can get back round pretty much immediately. Let's start with the much more easy to get ones. Then do the naval one. And, oh, Romania wants to buy some submarine. I say yes, thank you very much. You're more than welcome to have that. And Hungary is slowly moving towards us. We're going to have them in the faction very quickly. Although, speaking of which, how about Italy? How close are you? Yeah, it's not much to get them involved. We don't need some marine HQs, thank you. We need a minimum of 5,000 supply before I take it off. We got the Skoda Works. We can expand our heavy industry, which is nice. And CAS pilot training up to 39, thank you very much. Let's get Air Force HQ. Now what we're going to do is we're going to funnel the extra consumer goods into here just to get rid of this descent. Because we should see our production improve as we get rid of it. Let's get the majority of the Air Force into Berlin. Well, actually, let's get you back out of Berlin. Because all of our units spawn in Berlin. And we've got some more units coming out now. So you, and you. Let's get all of you building. So 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, and 10. So this is going to be quite a major impact, sadly, to our production. But it is what it is. Yeah, a real major drop-off in our production. But I really want to get rid of that descent. So, sorry to say that that is happening, regardless. And then we can send our units up to form up with the rest of the units we've had from events. I don't normally go quite as heavy with air as I am this time as Germany, but to be honest, I think overall it's been an improvement. 30% seems to be the cap. We just can't seem to jump over that, sadly. Now, we could attempt a coup now, but let's just try and do support party by itself for a little while. Try and see if we can get up to, like, be the dominant power before we attempt that coup. And yeah, not long now until we get rid of what's left of that dissent. And there we go, the last of our rares extraction in Berlin. So up to a pretty sizable benefit there. And yet another twin-engine fighter coming out. So we're going to want to build some more twin-engine fighters and some more naval bombers relatively quickly. That's for sure. But to be honest, I am favouring some more land units. Now, I think the majority of our naval forces have been built. We don't need to build many more. Oh, submarine. Okay, so still waiting on the Tirpitz. And a couple more infantry production. Okay, yep, so form the Panzer there. It's going to muck up our production just a little bit more, which is a shame. Yeah, we've got less on production than we do in units, which is a bit blur. But yeah, it's just new salts and oh, French-German agreement. Okay, so there's Tirpitz. So Tirpitz spawned in Wilhelmshaven. That's kind of weird and unexpected. So Hungary, hello dear sirs. You can join the faction, can you? Let's get you in. Beautiful. And we want to try and persuade Romania next. So let's aim to try and get them in as well pretty quickly. How far off are you? Yeah, they're still very neutral, to be honest. Let's see if we can't influence... I mean, they are not far away now, Italy. They're at 16%. Yeah, let's influence them, just to make sure that they join us pretty ASAP. Right, French-German agreement. And we get the Captain of Industry modifier, which is pretty nice. So we get money and IC efficiency, which is lovely. Air order place, sure. So yeah, we're getting a lot of industrial efficiency bonuses, which I think are making our units come out quicker. I can't remember exactly where it shows those bonuses, if it shows them anywhere. Can't remember. Okay, twin engine research, sure. Okay, 37 on you. Yeah, 39 on both of you means that we can stop doing you. We'll let that 39 airplane one go. And we might as well do, yes, the motorized and armored. Get you up and running. Now, does that mean, yes, we can start on the medium bombers and the like ahead of time? We want to do all of you. Right, tank crews training advance. I wonder, yep, you're at 41, so yeah, more flying boat. Yep. Our research efficiency bonus is doing us real solid. Right, airbase strike tactics, 39. And I think, yeah, with backgrounds, yeah, let's do political indoctrination. And we can do some of the more command text in a moment. So industrial efficiency, 40. Yeah, mountain HQ. Money for fuel, no, no, no. Yeah, we've got quite the nation here. Once we include all of our extra ships and the like. We're going to need to produce some more submarines once these ones finish off. Because that'll take us up to nearly 100 ships once they finish off. Okay, so some more of our aircraft coming online. And I'm aiming for 200 planes by the time that we go to war with Poland. And there we go, we got the continental military power effect. So, that gives us a leadership modifier, a national manpower modifier, and organization regain rate. Now, to get up to the next level, of being a weak military superpower, we do need 125 ships. We do finish, or we do have all of the other aspects to get up to that, but we need at least 350 total IC, which we can get up to. We need a lot more regiments, to be honest, and we need a lot more planes. So we're a little bit off being a military superpower, but we can definitely get there. Now, all of these bonuses are all coming in at the right time. It's good to get these things in 1938, that's for sure. And I think we should have a nice round number of 10 in our production over on that. So let's yeah, do the special unit combined arms. And how far away are you, Italy? Yeah, not far at all. It's going to be early of 1939 and we're going to have Italy on board. And then we do get another benefit, I think, from the Pact of Steel event as well. So we're just waiting on that. Yeah, it's 2 per day. So maybe March of next year we'll get that. And then how far away is Japan? So for Japan to be invited, it's more of an issue of just getting them involved. Okay, let's how's Italy looking now? So Italy is within touching distance. So in which case, we could take a little bit out of our influence pool, yeah, just to influence Japan. Let's do that. We definitely want Japan on board for the bonuses it gives us if we can't coup the Americans. Which we should be able to do, but we'll try. And speaking of coups, how is the intelligence situation looking then? Down to 26, but the Democratic Party is falling away a little bit as well. I think I want at least 30. Before we attempt that, and let's do some more submarines. Because I know we're building some larger ones, but we do want some slightly smaller submarines as well. Yeah, let's keep that production queue going. Okay, And then the question is, when do we start building some more of our units that we want to be fortress busting? Aha! So, we do want to pay the Air Force. We do want to build MAG. Now, we're going to lose some supplies and some metal for that, but we're going to gain some tank factory and some anti-aircraft guns. And here comes Italy. Perfect. So, invite to faction. Good. Some F-200s, which we're going to want. And where do they spawn? Do they spawn in Berlin? They do indeed. So some yet more naval bombers. And we just got the Pact of Steel, which once again... Oh, we got Dockyard. Ah, good. So Dockyard facilities is useful. And the Pact of Steel, which gives us supplies and a little bit of research efficiency. So we're just going to really up that research efficiency. We get another Pioneer Division, which we will feed into a Fortress Buster. And some more manpower off the back of that other event. We're going to delete them. Okay, and we're at now into the next year. So, the question is, what do we want to do next? So I think we should keep doing the extra spies. This year we're going to go for a short-term investment. We're going to get the Horst vessel. And then finally, we have got a very large Luftwaffe build base, but I actually think we're going to want to do the Panzer one this time. And we're going to do the build new factories for that. Just to get a couple more. Right, metal for money. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then once that aircraft comes out, then a majority of our production queue should be done. Okay, damaged forts at the Sudetenland line of defense, so we don't get an option to keep them, sadly. So they just get removed and we don't get any benefit. Maybe we should get... I wonder if we should get a benefit for the fact that they've been removed. And we are building up our planes. I think we just had some more fighters get put in the queue / get completed. Yeah, not too bad. Now, how is your upgrade looking? Yeah, you're getting... Sad that you have to upgrade to this amount, to be honest. 24, no, we don't want 24 centimeters. We only want a very specific type of railway guns. We don't want more than we have to have. Right, single engine fighters. So 39. We can take, well, actually, we can keep you running. Yeah, now that we're at 39, a lot of these are going to finish up extremely quickly. Operating techs. Let's get mountain unit training, unless we can get... No, we can't get marine activation yet, but we should be able to get it relatively soon. Should be a quick one once it's available. Yeah, let's get the... No, let's start with mountain unit training and do it like that. Okay, so Hitler demands action. What a dickhead. So, yeah, he's saying I'm wasting... Yeah, get fucked. I've turned us into the preeminent metal producer of the world. Fuck you, Adolf. Okay. And yeah, just a couple more rare extraction places that we need to deal with. Right, money, sure. And I'm really waiting. Aha! Here we go. Things are starting to cool off again. Perfect. Which means, once we get rid of the descent again, let's build that out. Get that going as quickly as we can. Here we go. This is what we want. So, the 38cm Siegfried KE cannon. A railway gun developed by Germany during World War II, originally designed as the main armament of the Bismarck-class battleships. Some surplus guns were transferred to Army for use on coastal defence duties. And I think we get 3 of these, if I remember correctly. Oh, we only get 1. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well. Let's chuck you into here, and then we've got, yes, another motorised HQ there that we can build in. Ah, is this the one? Yes, this is the the free one. So, the Krupp 28cm Cannon 5, the main barrel of its K5 183mm 11.1 inch caliber. Rifled with 12 7mm grooves. These were originally 10mm, but were shouted to rectify cracking problems. The guns could hurl shells packed with 550 pounds of high explosive up to 38 miles. It is one of the most commonly used railway guns during World War II by Germany. Yep, we definitely want you. And are you automatically produced? You are. Perfect. Let's get you to Parshim as well. And then have a look over here. So we want that light group. And then any others. So... we're looking specifically for, yeah, you. So the commando can go into here, but the light infantry bit, we want to move you over to here. And then I'm going to build these fortress busters in a moment. So reconnaissance aircraft, sure. We want planes again, so... yeah, some planes there. And hopefully we're going to get our planes under 2 IC relatively soon. I imagine that we are. Money for fuel. And yeah, we want that descent to just fuck off. And I'm going to switch over to war economy pretty soonish. Feels like it's probably the time to do so. Right, reorganize the Luftwaffe command structure. Sure, we lose some supplies though, which is a bit of a pain. And some catch guns from the Sudeten line. So, expand our automobile factories. Yep. Our aluminium trade ended. Okay, we're going to want to do that again. Do we need this? We definitely don't need metal, though. Let's have a look at what we get. Where does it spawn? God, I need to sort out my... yeah, it's not really... that was a waste. Should have taken the rares. Oh well. It's just not useful, unit-wise. And expand our tank factories, okay. Yeah, we can see that expansion just slowly improving our production over time. We're going to want to get those techs as soon as possible. Yeah, another expansion, thank you very much. Marine HQ. 39, yeah, we'll let that ride. Now, we could take a Marine Army HQ for this one. But I don't think we need to. Energy for money, sure. And the only thing we're lacking now is fuel due to conversion. But we're nearly at 999 fuel as well. Which is Germany is no, you know, that's no easy feat, to be fair. Okay, and I think it's time to look at our laws again, to be honest. Right, let's have a little look. So I still think we need to keep repression, because repression is slightly less of an IC impact. I think we should switch back to... then again... No, let's have a little look. So, war economy. We're going to lose money if we do this. We'll lose a little bit of leadership. It does increase our peacetime goods requirement, but I'm fine with that. We're going to lose IC from this as well. I don't think we need to... Yeah, we're going to stick on normal conscription. We don't need to do that. And then, as I say, the only other one is the law around 3-year draft, possibly. It's also going to be quite a major money impact. No, we'll hold off for now. Let's just switch on to war economy. And then see what that does for our production. Yeah, that gets us a little bit extra to work with, so we're definitely good that we've done that. And it also increases the speed at which we're going to get units out. So let's look at doing some more armoured groups. So you can be an exploitation type division if we chuck in a motorised infantry battalion. So I say definitely yes to that. And you'll be out by the time that we start war, which is good. Now, what we also want is a fortress buster. So, I think a motorized infantry, heavy armor, armored support, armored car, motorized engineer, HQ, and then bearing in mind we're going to be chucking in heavy artillery, I think that is a pretty decent mix. Let's get 2 of you. You're going to take 13 months, so you're going to be a long-term investment, but it's definitely going to be worth it, I feel. And yeah, a huge amount extra of our planes have just been brought out, which is good. So 10 against 5, yep, so we've got decent close air support groups. And a shed ton of fighters. Small caliber tank cannon. Yeah, we want to get the armor capped. Sure. And then it's just Japan we need now. So how long are you going to take to get into position? Not long, not long. Industry prepares for war. And anti-air ammunition. So 41. Yeah, you're going to be done extremely quickly by May. And aha, we can do medium tank. Very nice. 62 planes there, plus a further 7. So 142 planes in place. Not bad. Okay, artillery barrel, yep. 41. Let's get light armor designs. Looking good. Looking very good. That's going to be turned around very quickly. And we're green across the board. Metal for money. That's fine by us. Thank you, Romania, for continuing to trade. And we can do a whole bunch of operating techs now. So we're going to start with anything from down the bottom here. That's 1939 level. Right, gun engine position, yeah, 39. Let's get the military police as well. Improvement. And reinforce the 7th Flieger Division. That's fine. Let's bring you out over here. And we can think about maybe improving that surviving militia unit. So I think that's what we will do. Let's convert you into a mountain unit as well, because that's where you were fighting, in Abyssinia. Let's put you to the top of the production queue. And I think we're, yeah, on to the last level of rares in Dortmund. So we're up to 55 per day, though that is with the Sino-German cooperation event that's still ongoing. Okay, and yeah, we can get both of the artillery training doctrines. We're not going to have many units with a huge amount of artillery in, but it's useful to have. And yeah, we're only 6 planes away from the hardened airstrip now, which is a 1938 level tech, I believe. Okay, so 32 there. Yeah, the armoured command and control. We're just getting, you know, ready for war now. We're going to prioritise techs which are mainly linked to warfare. Right, cluster bomb. We're doing all of this extremely ahead of time. Right, 42. So yeah, the research building thing is really useful. It does a very good job of letting you build things up quite quickly. Right, ammunition capacity at 41. We don't need to worry about that. Range finding equipment at 41. That means we can get the self-propelled artillery brigade, which again allows us to build slightly faster tank divisions. And light armor unit training. Okay, we could do copper. Okay, you're at 1940 level, take you off. Okay, and that's all the operational techs going, so we've now done all of the 1939 techs, so we're very much ahead of time. We could do infantry strength increases and the like, but I don't think we want to. We're happy with the setup as it is. The question is now, what 1940 techs do we prioritise? I mean, we could... Well, I guess there's the air ones as well. Yeah, you know what? Let's do these. Let's make sure our air force is up together. Because we're still very early on in the year. We don't need to worry about doing anything that's 1940 level just yet. Although the one thing that we will want to prioritise is, yeah, you two. Yeah, we're going to get you very ahead of time. Let's get those in, you know, the ones that improve our research efficiency up and running very quickly. CAG pilot training, sure. Okay, so expand our railroads. So we get a rail terminus in Dortmund. We gain another manufacturing plant and some rocket artillery improvement. So we can do rocket artillery ammunition, sure. 68, so... Have you all built up? Not quite yet, you're very close though. So 4 supply factories. Nationalise the private sector again, please. And there we go. So here's the end of the Sino-German cooperation event. So Japan likes us a little bit more. Now that we've lost that event, how are we looking? So we're going to get a little bit more money and a little bit extra on supply. So we're just down to 42 on you. So we're still positive due to the impact of puppets as well, really. So that's good. That shows that the economy is pretty robust. Right, defensive position designs. Yeah, 41. You can come off. Let's get twin engine. Okay, and the majority of the Air Force is nearly completed. We're going to want to start transferring our units as well with our single transport ship pretty quickly. Okay, so 42 with you, 42 with you, 40 with you. Yeah, fighter pilot training. Get all of the morale buffing ones now up front. Right, there's the naval bombers. So 145 planes, so 149 in total, 150. Happy days. That's going to allow us to get the pretty important tech over here. Now, how is the United States looking? 28 versus 40. It's still being buffed, aren't they? Should we try it? Should we try it now? Let's save the game. And let's see if we can get this to fire. So we've got a... I did want it over 30, didn't I? Let's try an attempt to coup. Oh shit. So, it's worked. The German-American Bund is in command. Oh, wow. So, let's have a look at what this means then. So, they've got an old air marshal, Ezra Pound. Okay, so Kenneth Althaus is command of the army. Oh, this is bonkers. Okay, so United States, with drifting towards the axis of a value of 10. Oh, we've done it, everyone. We have done it. We have got them. We have got them. Do we... Okay. Right. Interesting. So. This is a question now. This is a real... I don't think we want to favour the Japanese. I think... Now that we've couped them, if the neutrality links them, there isn't an event that makes them join the Allies, is there? So, if Japan attacks America, we could probably get them both. They might be at war with each other, but they would both be in the faction. I don't know how that would work, how that would translate. I mean, this has worked. So the fact is that we can get America now. They have been dragged towards us heavily. So, now that we've couped them, we can get them into the faction for definite. We'd be giving up the... So, we'd be giving up, I think, the historical Axis effect for a little while, but... Yeah, so it's just... Yeah... That is a pretty sizable bonus that we get, that we'd be giving up on, but we'd be getting America. I mean, honestly, I think we should definitely go for America and get them into the faction. Definitely. Right, so that's a positive, and I think I'm going to call it an episode here. So thank you for watching episode 6 of the Germany campaign. And where we pick up, it will be 1939, and I'm probably going to do another episode where we're going to carry on forwards, but the next episode will be a reorganization episode. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks again. Bye-bye.